Just got through doing extra sprints with the D-line. Number one goal of fall camp is getting in great shape. So guys are taking pride of that. We're doing sprints at the practice, but also getting it in between the white lines, getting out the stacks, chasing the ball, chasing screens down, making it a part of who we are, making it a part of our subconscious. I tell those guys all the time, there is no pill to get in great shape. If that exists, we'll all be hooked on it. The only way to get in shape, we've got to work. So those guys are bought in right now, and I love where we're at. So fire them off.
How many guys would you like to see in a regular rotation at your positions?
Well, beauty here, we're a loaded group. We got about 6 guys that have started in games in college football, which is rare. I'm glad we have that. And so ideally, we feel good about 6 guys, so we have a true 3 deep at each position, and that's also part of that. Give it all you got, empty the tank, because we got enough talent in this room to rotate guys. We want to keep guys as fresh as possible. So ideally, about 6 guys.
Who's kind of stood out to you the last couple of weeks?
Oh man,
Yeah,
AJ Holmes is having his best camp. This guy is bringing it every single day. He's doing a good job leading by example, and also vocally. All those guys. Teen is having a great camp as well. Feeling really good about Julian. He's bringing it. He's the juice of the group. I said that before. He sets the tone for us, and he had a good day today. We got Jaden Cofield back without any restrictions, and he's playing with his hair on fire right now. Looking really, really good. I'm really impressed with all those guys. I just love where we're all at right now.
This past Saturday, how'd you feel that your group performed in the scrimmage?
I think, going into that scrimmage, we talked about putting it all together. We talked through situations, end of half, end of game, red zone. So that was a good opportunity to just put it all together between the ears, and also just our effort and strain. I think our group is growing confidence, playing the run, rushing relentless, rushing that's 4. So we talk about 4 equals 1 rush. We had a lot of great examples of that. Other than that, just, hey, being clued in. Hey, it's first down. It's first quarter. What's our mindset? Halftime. What's our mindset? Let's sit down and go through the adjustments. Communication. Let's get on the same page. Third quarter, we gotta act as if it's 0-0. Let's have that mentality. So just talking to those guys through all those scenarios, treat it like a real game-like situation and atmosphere. Here's the communication you guys are gonna hear all the time from me. Rotation-wise, though, we did a great job handling that, rotating guys in and out of different packages. Guys were locked in. Another thing, too, we always talk about, setting the tone, right? Like, we got to start fast. I felt like we did that. And then once you do that, you got guys on their heels. We got to keep your foot on the gas. So I was really, really impressed. Really, really I felt good about how he handled that, 100%.
And AJ, he's kind of that leader that came back in this room. How have you seen him grow as an on-field leader as well?
Yeah, just, hey, AJ, if we talk about, we want to be a relentless group up front. We want to be a violent group up front. We want to be a smart group up front. Well, you got to exemplify that. You got to be the spearhead of that. And so he's been doing a great job of, hey, if this is what you want our group to look like, they got to see it in you all the time. Not just sometimes, every single play, down in and down out. He's been doing that, 100%.
What have you seen from Mateen and Julian as they've kind of been in and out so far? What have you seen from them?
Mateen is Mr. Consistent. You know what you're going to get out of Mateen. Every day we give these guys a 1% of what to work on, and you give him that 1%, you're going to see it show up on tape. I love that about him. So every day, just with the same mentality, how he approaches his business. He's a pro-like guy. He goes about his business like a pro. Doing a great job with those young guys in the room as well. I'm impressed with Mateen. I think he's got his best football in front of him. He's going to have a great year. Same thing with Julian. Again, he started off, he had a little hiccup, I would say. So he kind of started off, behind the 8 ball. But this was a guy that was itching every single day, like pissed off that he couldn't practice for those 3 or 4 days, however many days it was. And then, like, when he hit the field, when he's ready to go, he hit his stride and hit his rhythm as if he's been practicing the whole time. That's just how he's wired. And so, man, I'm enthused and impressed with all those guys.
So are you cutting off Julian from cooking for himself?
100%. I actually showed him, I sent him a little gift, a little meme. I call it the drop and escape technique. So drop the food and then escape the grease. So like I showed him that. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, 100%. Shouldn't be frying chicken, 2 days before camp. Let's start there.
How much more comfortable are you with your role in this group now from where you started in the spring? to where you are now?
Well, I think they're used to my voice. They know what their expectation is. I got a good feel of those guys as well. I can tell right away, how they're going to approach the day, just body language, how they go through stretch. I can look them in the eyes and get a good feel of where they're at. And same with me, just being Mr. Consistent every single day. I got to be the example for those guys as well. So I think we're all used to each other now. We know what the expectation is. We're more unified, 100%. Again, like I said, every single day we run sprints together after practice. I try to give them a bone today because it was a good day. And they say, no, coach, we're playing well because of this. Like, let's keep this going. And so just hearing that, I'm like, all right, these guys are bought in. And we're on the same page, and they know what the expectation is, so I'm excited.
Is there a guy outside of your room or maybe just a position group as a whole that's impressed you?
I know where you're going there with that. LaDamian Guyton, excuse me. I should have got that name right. True freshman. This guy should still be in high school right now. I'm so impressed. I've never seen a freshman that mature, that locked in. I mean, he ain't going to talk much. You won't even see him smile. I pay attention to him in meetings. He's taking notes. It's a guy that doesn't have mental bust out there, and he goes out there and try to run through people. Just so I'm so impressed just because how young he is. I'm like, guys, this guy should still be in high school, but he has a pro mentality. He's putting his best foot forward every single day. That's on top of the athletic traits because he's a freak of nature. Like, he's so explosive and twitchy. He has all the tools you want. But that doesn't matter if he doesn't have the right mentality. He has it. So, man, I'm excited. That guy's going to be a star for us, 100%.
Any more questions, Coach Albert? All right, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Well, Coach,